in those difficult times, it's your spirituality, it's your mental strength, it's how you are grounded, it's your faith. Anyway, you go and you keep doing that, right?
when
Why
we
do
go
I have
to-
to get into it?
When we go together, this is the first time after a long time. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm used to the Darshini type coffees usually. 15 rupees, 25 rupees, 40 rupees. This is a 210 rupee coffee. So I said we'll have one. We'll share it. Good morning, folks. Happy Sunday. Well, it's a Sunday. I don't know when you'll be watching this, but it certainly feels like a happy Sunday. It's going to be a busy day, a packed day. Mostly with the boss, but before all of that, I thought I'd go to church and attend service. Nice to get out early and beat the Bengaluru traffic. The morning cup of coffee is a must. So that's the one luxury I grant myself in the middle of my fast. A half a cup of filter coffee in the morning just sets the tone for the day for me. So spirituality is an important part of my life for me, and my day begins always with prayer and meditation. Actually, for both of us, even for Shri, it's her temples that she goes to religiously every week. More than once a week. Actually, you can say she's more spiritual, more religious than me. But, I believe that notwithstanding all that we are and all that we do, there is a greater force that guides us. And that's my belief, of course. And all that we have is only because of certain talents that we've been blessed with. My morning prayer, my morning devotion is extremely important because that roots me, that grounds me, that prepares me for the day. So like I believe in physical fitness, I also believe in spiritual fitness and mental fitness. I think that's extremely important too. I think especially the last 3 years with the pandemic has brought about a reality check for most of us. And at least for me, I can't really speak for everyone else, but to me the last 3 years have actually going to demonstrate that we may be all that we may be, we may achieve all that we can, but at the end of the day, man is powerless despite all that we've managed to accomplish, right, over the years. Go to the moon, go to space, etc. But then when it comes to certain things, you're just completely vulnerable. And therefore I believe that in those difficult times, it's your spirituality, it's your mental strength, it's how you are grounded, it's your faith that can only take you. And I think an important part of spirituality is faith, right? So I think that faith, like they say, can move mountains. Spirituality, whether you call it religion, it all boils down to faith. And we all need a little bit of faith somewhere in our lives. I didn't notice when this flag came up. I just noticed it yesterday at St. Mark's Road. There's something about watching the tricolor, the Tiranga, swaying majestically in the breeze. What?
I don't know why you are doing that, so it must be a vlog.
After how long are we going out for lunch?
Just the two of us. It's more than 2 months.
2 months. So we've just stepped out for a spot of lunch. And what's the plan?
Just going to Karavalli to have a leisurely Sunday lunch.
What are you going to eat in Karavalli?
Usual stuff, vegetarian stuff, he gives some nice stuff, so that.
What stuff? Vegetarian stuff?
Vegetarian, that small onions, that one, and then vegetables too. And these are the things I eat typically.
Tiger prawn Malabar style?
That you eat, no?
So today I told Shri that we're not going to record anything on the table. So it's just going to be me, Shri, and the food. So Karavalli is one of my favorite restaurants also for a couple of reasons apart from the food. Maybe once we are done with lunch, I'll share that with you. And yeah, so just about for lunch. And today, after a long time, I think we are just the two of us.
Yeah. It's more than 2.5 months. I think entire month of Jan, Feb, we were really busy with guests. After a long time, just the two of us are stepping out for lunch. And then just go for some coffee and do a little bit of retail therapy.
Why do we always have to do retail therapy? Anyway, you go and you keep doing that, right?
No,
Why do I have to get into it?
When we go together, this is the first time after a long time. That's what I'm trying to say. When I go, what I do, that is different. So with you, it's after a long time I'm going to do some retail therapy, something small, nothing big.
So it's like she feels she has to subject me to the joys of retail therapy.
Yeah.
So anyways, so today is also one of those days when, I'm driving myself. So there's no driver also. So, but thankfully the traffic isn't too bad, no, today?
Yeah.
Just when I said it, we hit a signal.
Maybe we said it too soon.
We have jinxed it. But anyways, yeah, so that's the plan.
Typically, I would like to go for a nice movie if we get an opportunity like this, after a long time. But there's none of the movies. I already watched Pathan, so...
Although I did offer that option to Shri, I said, I've not seen Pathan. She says, I can see Pathan only once. That she can see Pathan only once. Maybe I'll watch it when it comes to the...
Yeah, it'll come on Netflix.
Or maybe I'll just go alone to the theatre and watch Pathan.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Why don't you do that?
You anyway don't like to watch late movies.
Yeah, we should just go and watch.
Shri wants to watch a movie in broad daylight. Meaning when it's still...
a movie should finish by 9 o'clock.
Yeah, but usually when I'm working, I only finish work around 8:39. So that becomes a huge ask. So maybe I should now start watching movies at 9 o'clock in the night.
I don't want you to go alone.
Why?
9 o'clock shows.
What will happen if I go alone at 9 o'clock?
No, I don't think it's a good idea.
Why?
Why you want me to? I will be alone at home late at that time,
We live in a gated complex. There's security guards.
I want you to be around somewhere in the house.
So it's like I'm just, sometimes you have a very old watchman who's around. He can't do much, but just that fact that he's around. So I think that's my status. Now you know. Many years ago when I moved to Bangalore first, it was called Bangalore then, not Bengaluru. I used to work with the Taj, and one of my earliest assignments was as sales manager for this property. It's called the Vivanta Residency now, but then it was called the Gateway Hotel on Residency Road. So I was a sales manager looking after sales there. So I had my office up here in this building. And so there's some great memories that I have of this place. So it was one of my earliest work environments here in Bengaluru. In fact, Karavalli was more famous than Gateway Hotel. So people would say, where's Gateway Hotel? They would say, okay, it's a hotel in front of Karavalli restaurant. So that's what it was all about. And I still have some friends who are chefs here. And that's why when you return to Karavalli, I'm also always reminiscing some of those days. So a lot of people don't know, they kind of see me on my YouTube journey over the last 3 years and they wonder, okay, fine, where did he come from? So there's a certain background, that I have in terms of having been in the food space for a very long time. And Shri has this one thing where she talks about the bamboo.
A sapling, bamboo, if you plant it, it will take first, you will see 6 months, 3 months, 9 months, 1 year, 2 years, nothing happens to the tree. Then, you wonder what is happening. Suddenly, it'll come and, within I think 3 months or something like that, it becomes like 20 feet or something like that. The reason being, it's actually, establishing the roots and all, it's spreading the roots, strengthens itself so strong, then only it will shoot up.
So Shri always uses this example when it comes to me and when people sometimes wonder as to where we've come from. So there's a background that one has of being in the space. That's a trait of bamboo,
Yeah,
right? So it
that's a
first
trait
grows below the ground, develops roots, establishes itself firmly on the ground, to then soar upwards. Fantastic. So that's enough talk of the bamboo. Let's get to the restaurant, Karavalli, and savor that meal. So we'll see you after the meal perhaps. That's Dodol and then that's Ada Pradaman.
I don't eat pan.
I have one more pan.
I prefer the sweet one.
I find that the pan typically takes away from all the flavors of the food.
You're done eating. Why do you want to have the flavors in your mouth? You should always freshen it up, no? With nice pan, with long and everything.
I want to remember the flavor of the food. I don't want to go back with the flavor of the pan.
Good for you.
I have so many memories from this place. Ah, Sri, that was my office there. The plants.
Yeah.
So behind that is the GM's office. A cabin after that was my office.
So how often would you eat in Karavalli those days?
You know, if we had some guests to entertain. So this was a restaurant that we would bring somebody that we wanted to impress. It was one of Taj's best restaurants, right? Everybody wanted to eat at Karavalli.
Right.
So yeah, so if somebody, we really wanted to impress and, you know, close one sale or whatever, we would call people who would book rooms and people who would book functions, sometimes some in-house guests. So we would bring them here to Karavalli to entertain. The building is still the same, but the colors have changed over the years, and of course, the name too. It's now the Vivanta, another Vivanta, as opposed to the earlier Gateway Hotel. She says she doesn't get me too often these days, so I just have to grin and bear. Sometimes it just takes forever though. She's out of earshot, that's why I'm telling you all this. But then these are the things that you have to do every once in a while to make sure the boss is happy. So you can do what you want to do in peace. Right?
Yeah, that is the last time I got it.
Should I get that?
Yeah.
What is this energizing moisturizer?
That's a face hydrating moisturizer.
So what does it do?
It helps you to energize your skin as well as for moisturizing content.
Is it good? Shri.
Do you have a dry skin, sir?
Guarana and coffee. What does it smell like?
Give it to her.
It's okay. So maybe it.
You have this or it's gone?
What is guarana?
And with the coffee. It's a leaf, sir.
It's a leaf. Okay, so even I pick up one or two things. It's not just the boss, but then overall, in this overall scheme of things, from 7-8 things, I may probably have one or two.
One under eye cream from Forest.
Okay, go. There you go, the bakra. Bakra kata hai.
So,
Pooja.
Puja, and that's Tanu.
Hi Tanu. What is all this?
So, all the essential oils. So, we
Ah,
just
okay.
give a display to indicate a workshop.
Ah, okay. So they come from different parts of the country.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. See you.
Expect you?
Are you done?
I'm done. Go on, Faisal.
Can I tap?
If I had done a movie, I would have been happier.
Yeah. I told you we could have gone for Pathan.
It's a nice movie, no doubt about it. But then, it's too much action, too much noise.
Very similar to your Telugu movies.
Hello, don't ever say that.
I mean, same thing, no? Even Telugu movies have so much of action and all those larger than life sort of dramas and fights and songs and. Thank you.
Nothing for you.
This is for her actually.
Both of us are doing that, huh?
Sharing 1 by 2.
Yeah, because you don't really drink that much coffee. You had 2 cups of coffee already. Perfect.
Yeah. I think Smooth is very good with their coffees and chocolates. Smoor is not paying me to say this. I'm used to the Darshini type coffees usually. 15 rupees, 25 rupees, 40 rupees. This is a 210 rupee coffee. So I said we'll have one. We'll share it. Good coffee.
Sugar is correct. Yeah.
Sugar are perfect today. I was just going to say uppu kara perfect today, but no, coffee and sugar perfect today. Good coffee. It is quite nice. Then there's also some, I think oats or maybe some. Happy? Also some raisin in there. Very good.
They give some small things.
Free.
Yeah.
Free is always pleasurable, no?
Free is pleasurable and trial things. So if you like it, next time you can buy it.
I hope you don't like it. So anyways, I think we'll also close the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. A slightly busy Sunday. We had a good time.
Yeah.
Shri certainly did. More than me. But we hope you enjoyed this too. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to share it with friends and family, feel free to do so. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. It helps the channel. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.